Sports Unplugged right back at you. That was my man Drake featuring Lil Wayne. It's called The Motto. And in studio with me, man, it's my big brother in the game, man. It's a guy I look up to, one of the dopest writers, man, and host of Tony Score in the Morning Riot Show. Tony Sculfield, what's happening, brother?
You look up to me because I'm 6'3", Leon. It's the only reason. No, man, glad to be here. Of course, you know, man, I've been a long-time Sports Unplugged fan, man,
hey, man.
So it's great to be sitting in here, bro.
Hey, man, I'm glad to have you. We were talking, me and the man were talking, you know, the emphasis is always put on and MCing about the guys, the rap guys, who's the greatest MC of all time.
Right.
Man, so, and you know, I know you are a hip-hop head. I know you literally, you know, you're into hip-hop like I am.
Mm-hmm.
So we decided that we want to find out, as the random white Manning hand moves
As you just
the mic.
saw a hand just move my microphone. That's right, I got white assistants here at Sports Unplugged. It's the only place where a black man can feel free to
40
boss
acres
white
in the-
people around.
40 acres in the mule, baby.
This is our reparations
Brought to
right
you
here.
by SK Energy
Sports
Drink.
Unplugged, baby. White man, move this mic again. Move it again.
Boy.
Boy, what's your real name? What's your name? No, it's Toby from now on. All right. Don't make me cut
Hey, look,
half
we
your
just
foot off.
playing. We don't want nobody to kill.
Only playing.
Second week on, first week off.
Right. All sponsors pulled.
Let's talk about female MCs. And I sat down and thought about it. What would be my top 5 female MCs of all time? Now, mind you, here's the criteria.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't say rap artists. I didn't say best rapper. I said MCs, which meaning the sole focus are on lyrics.
Lyrics is bars.
So, you know, a lot of times, you know, people get into the argument about who's the greatest MC ever to live, and then you throw some names in there that these guys really weren't MCs. They were great rap artists,
Right.
but they weren't MCs. So,
These lists get kind of confused and
but
skewed
I
a lot.
laid it down. I laid it
Right.
down.
Bars.
MCs, we're talking about bars.
And I remember
lines.
like, when you first brought it to me, my first thought, because you're going to think, like, when you hear top 5 female rappers of all time, like, my first thought out of my mind was, it's only been 5 of them.
Right.
But then we
But
started
no.
doing our research, and
Right.
I'm like,
now when you
wow.
say artists, you put a different spin on it. You putting album sales into the mix,
Right.
marketability, how they look, sexiness. So then the list changes. But when we're just talking females who, if they were in a cipher or if they
can
wrote
handle
their
it with the
lyrics
best
down
of
on paper and you read them, you be like, yo, this is insane.
right. Jay-Z wrote this.
So I'm gonna go, Tony. I want to hear your list.
All right.
First.
Now,
and
this
why?
Is okay.
And why?
And this is in no particular order. I couldn't
Right.
put it like who's best top.
Yeah, we didn't
1
have that
through
much
5.
time, so I threw it at him at the last minute.
All right.
so.
So I came up with Lauryn Hill.
Okay.
Why? Because I think she did the best female rap album ever in the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill.
Okay.
I don't think that there's
lyrically, it was nuts.
just the music. I don't think there's ever been a female that album approached that to where I listened to the whole album and
Message-wise, everything.
you know what I'm saying? Like, and this is another criteria I put on it. What females would I listen to in my car?
Okay.
So I went Eve, number 2.
Okay.
Number 3,
Pitbull in the skirt.
not a well-known MC, but everybody who appreciates lyrics has got to love Jean Grey.
Yes.
The girl is a beast lyrically.
Mixtape Case Baskets was one of the dopest, illest ever.
Shauna, Chicago, had to hold it down for my home
Okay.
team, Shauna. And a lot of people don't realize, man, Shauna can spit.
Bars.
The girl has bars. A lot of people don't listen to her because of her content, but she got spit.
Bars.
And to round out my top 5, I'm going to take you back a little bit, and only because I'm a huge fan of this group, and this girl was fine. I had a huge crush on her, and she can spit. Your girl, Mecca, Ladybug. From the Diggable Planets, man.
Yeah.
That's my top
cool
5
like
MCs
that.
of all
I'm
time.
cool like that. All right, that's a good list.
And
now,
the reason why, let me say this, Lil' Kim, I thought about it. I was going to put on a
He
list.
did.
But I said, did she write her music?
She didn't write all her music. Biggie wrote a lot of lyrics
yeah,
for her,
so I
so-
couldn't give her the bars.
it was her channeling Biggie.
Yes.
Okay, my list, once again, like, it's only for the heads. Of course, I think it's unanimous. Lauryn Hill, to me,
Definitely.
she outshined Pras and Wyclef on numerous songs.
Not only that, the Fugees album.
With numerous songs, just to hear her verses were insane. I went super left field with this next one. Lady Luck. A lot of people don't know
A lot of
about
people
Lady
ain't up
Luck.
on Lady Luck.
Lady Luck bars. Like, I put her in a room with guys. She would smash half of the male MCs I know. Then I went old school with Rod Digger. He was down with Busta Rhymes back in the day.
Yep.
Rod Digger was a nice, very talented MC. Still to this day, gets it in on the microphone.
First lady of flip mode.
I added Jean Grey. I'm with you on that. Jean Grey has bars. And remember, we base it this is Lauren right here. We're basing it off of lyricism.
Bars.
We're basing it off bars.
Can
Nothing else. Not, who has the fattest booty and the denim shorts.
The most colorful wig.
Straight off bars.
Yeah.
And last but not least, dug into the archives again. My true hip-hop heads will know. Those who don't, do the research and go check some of these artists out. Lynn Q, a.k.a. Isis.
Your girl Isis from
the Black Watch movement from X-Clan.
Yep.
She was Isis in Black Watch, but then she went on she went to her name, Lynn Q. She was actually in a rap group called the Five Deadly Venoms with 4 other dope female MCs.
That.
But she had a song called Let It Fall on Them with, MC Light was doing the hook. Insane bars on that song. Now, a lot of people like, well, you guys didn't say Nicki Minaj, you didn't say Little Kim, you didn't say Salt and Pepper,
Nicki writes a rhyme.
You didn't say Latifah. If we were saying artists, half of these people that I called out here, minus Lauryn Hill, would not be on this list.
Right.
But we just said it's all about bars. And to me, if I have to rewind the tape to listen to what you said again because it was so over my head, you got bars.
You got bars.
If
I got to slow my car down to stop for a second, take a side street so I get this next verse in, because I don't want to get. Or if I'm going to my house, I tell you how I judge it. If I'm going to my house and I get close to my house and I keep going because I want to hear
another song.
You got bars. I've been like, my house is coming up in the block, but I got to get to this next verse. Let me drive down by Jewel
and see what's happening.
Right. I'm going to drive, make a loop around Brunswick zone and then come back to the house. So
just to hear that verse.
Right.
That is hilarious. It was kind
of
like
you've done that.
Yeah.
Or sit in the driveway at the house.
When All About the Benjamins used to come on, I used to do that for Little Kim's verse.
Come on.
I had to hear that one. To rumble with the beat.
Come on. How many grown men in their car went
have a hex on your whole family? You're a grown-ass man. Like the old man.
How y'all going like this on Lil' Kim and you don't even put her on the list? That is
because
Biggie wrote it. Now
So
let's
was it
say
really
this.
Little Kim?
I'll give her this. If you want to say what was one of the top all-time verses by a female, you got to put Lil' Kim in that verse right up.
But was it by a female?
Right, but
it
that's
was
what
said
I'm
by a
saying.
female,
It was said by
written
a female,
by a male, written by one of the great, some people consider the greatest rapper of all time. Here's my thing with Lil' Kim. Like I said, if we were doing artists, Lil' Kim was a trendsetter, groundbreaker. She was the blueprint for the Nicki Minaj's and everything like that. But we're talking straight lyrics. Like bars, like sometimes I feel like the whole, like to me, I love Queen Latifah. I don't feel like she was a top-notch, super dope lyricist. But she was a great artist, made great songs.
I would give MC Light a nod over her.
Exactly.
As far as rapping,
but we still left people off the list like Antoinette, Who's the Boss, Heather B, Bahamadia. Like there was so many. That's why when they say females in hip hop, I'm like
the Brat. We had in Chicago, the Brat. Like Brat done had big records. And she's put it down for a long time.
But lyrically, I don't think she's doper than some of these people I have on this list. Babs Bunny from the P. Diddy Making the Band.
She was actually dope.
Super dope.
Yeah, she was.
She was
now,
pretty,
she's a
pretty
female
challenged.
that I wish that she would have had a chance because you know what? I think that she would have got a solo shot.
Yeah.
With just an album with her, she'd have done the damn thing.
They'd had to spend a lot on.
I mean, come on, Tweet had some music. Y'all remember Tweet? She had a record out. Damn, you couldn't even put it on the shelf.
A lot of extra money for what?
Terrible. They kept it in a plastic bag, in a paper bag, like it was a porn magazine. I love you, Tweet, but you was terrible.
Well, it can't be. No. At least porn magazines get bought.
Right.
But when you getting your album sold with a 2-piece chicken dinner, that's like all time low.
Yeah, Sierra.
They gave her album. You don't remember if you bought
KFC,
they had
get
a deal
copy of the Sierra new album with your meal. But a lot of people were going like, you know what? I just take some more potato wedges.
Give me the parfait.
Give me the parfait. Right, give me the parfait. Throw another wing in there.
Sierra, I love you. I love you, and I'm going if you ever holler at me, but. Your album, they turned it down for the strawberry parfait. Let me get another mac and cheese. Y'all got beans? Give me beans, man. I can keep that album. Hey, And speaking of porn, gotta shout out my man Mr. Marcus for shutting down the whole industry.
Right.
He burned up, brother. Man had syphilis. Doc told him the shot he was good. He went back in and worked and spreads the sif.
He did an orgy film.
Yeah. Jeez, come on. And he went and cried about it, dog. Like he was really hurt that he's like, I let like, how do you? I'm sorry.
How do you let the porn
It's not
industry
anything
down?
to laugh at, but how do you let the porn industry
I
down?
feel like I let the porn industry down.
I wasn't honest, and
these are the things my mama told me.
I'm sorry. Tony Sculfield, thanks for stopping by, hanging out with us.
Thanks for having me, man. Show, man. I'm going to watch the Mr. Marcus.
It's tough. Like he was crying like Peyton Manning leaving the Colts.
And Mr. Marcus always looked like he just got drafted because he always got a cap on like this. Right?
I just, after many long years of hard work here,
very hard work.
Very hard work. It's just to blow it all away. I'm sorry for the use of words. Hey, man, that's going to do it for Sports
I'm glad
Unplugged.
to take this load off.
Thank my man Keith Urquhart, a.k.a. The Voice, for stopping by. We got the young Manning in the building. Y'all going to see more of him. Yeah. And Big Mad, man. It's your boy, the Destin Legend, Leon Rogers. Remember, follow us on Twitter at Leon Rogers, at Big Mad. You can follow my man, The Real Tony Sculfield.
The Real Tony Sculfield on Twitter.
Check us out on Facebook, man. Sports Unplugged. The movement is back. Jump down with it now or regret it later, man. SK Energy Drink in the building. Shout out to 50 Cent. We out of here. Gone.